Good morning, 7:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, September 25th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So XRP actually is looking pretty phenomenal here this morning. We had a perfect, and I mean perfect, retest yesterday, and we held our layer of support. It was either we're going to come down to 574, we can hold it and then reverse around and break out, or we could have broke down by level. We wanted it to just come down to 575 so we could avoid the pain. And if it would have come down past 55.7, we know we could have created what looks like a farther down inverse right arm at 52.24. So I don't want to say it's completely invalidated that narrative, but at least right now with this push up, we're breaking over this resistance. We consolidated down to support as we expected last night. And now, fortunately, we bounced off our layer of support. And now the technical move here, which I'm very, very, very optimistic here today. And I'm not just talking about XRP. There's a few other things in my portfolio that are going to rocket today. And I mean rocket. Or at least should. Well, one already is. First Majestic. 62.7 cents is this technical move still. We've been targeting this from before if it would hold this formation. It's a little bit lower now because we're farther down this downtrending resistance and we're breaking out. But that does line up very nicely because if you look at the cup and handle resistance slash falling channel, that's at 60.33. But if you break over the top, the rising channel resistance is up at 63.97. We have the immediate resistance in front of us that we've just dealt with the last chart. So I think we could be making a little bit of noise here if we can stay true here with XRP. Assuming that this isn't a facade, because we do know in the last about 10 to 14 days, 750 million XRP has been moved by Ripple, Chris Larson, and XRP whales alike. So it's been an interesting narrative. Yesterday we figured we were going to have some kind of correction, and it came down from near 59 down to 57. It wasn't like a massive correction, but it came down. We found ourselves down about 2.7% on a quick wick last night. Came down perfectly to the support. And now we're teasing a breakout. So what you need to realize here is XRP right now is teasing a breakout of about 6.4% right now. So this morning, if you're waking up, if you're trying to figure out what's going on with XRP, it's teasing just over a 6% breakout right now. And that would get you up over to about the 62.4 cent level. So we know the immediate resistance in front of us at the rising channel resistance and the cup and handle resistance. We've also got, it's pretty interesting because above us, we've got the rising channel, but we're right on the falling channel and cup and handle resistance right now. Like literally, we need to push up just a tiny bit more. That's at 60.33. The moment you break that, we're onto our technical target. And then obviously 63.97, just a hop, skip, and a jump. But we would still have to not invalidate the structure. Right now, though, the fact we came down to support and are breaking out, this seems to support a further move up. We've got plenty of room in the RSI, right? I mean, plenty of room. So we're breaking bullish in the 2-hourly as well. So we might have a nice day today. We'll see how it ends up playing out, but this could end up playing in our favor. If we fail to hold that 58.9 cents and reverse down, well, 57.2 becomes the ultimate support, because if you lose that, then you're down towards the 55 and 52 cent range if it goes bad. And while I have everybody's attention, B2 Gold this morning, gold's up 25 bucks right now. B2 Gold's at 330. And it's getting ready to break out of this formation soon. I mean, it really, really is. I think there's going to be a lot of people very disappointed. We came down to support last night to 324. Now we're right at the top side at 330. I mean, this is very, very, very close to this immediate short-term breakout, which we already know the upper boundary targets. But if we look at, let's just say it does break out right here. This is your immediate, hey, we got to get back up to the top at 346. But the ultimate, like, let's say it did break out from here. Let's just say it doesn't back test. Well, nah, we'll do it like this because it gives it time just in case it has to fall. But even if it comes down here at 316, 312, the technical target's over $5. So just be aware of that. Just be aware of that. And then with First Majestic, it's up 4.2% in pre-market because silver's up 2.48%. We talked exactly about this yesterday. So we've got what looks like we're continuing this breakout here with First Majestic. And $8.55 sometime forward in the future is where we're going to end up. Now, do we get to the open with us up 4.2% and B2 gold up 1.5? I don't know, because a lot of times the commodities markets, right when the market goes on, it'll sell real quick and then it'll just continue where it was going. But gold's looking great this morning at 26.82. It looks like we're going to come up to that 2,860 here in time. We've still got room. I mean, we're oversold because my charts are inverted as far as the relative strength index. But when you're in a bull market, you're going to stay down in that oversold range. It just continues to pile on. This is what bull markets look like. So we'll see how far we go, because it's looking spectacular. And silver's up 2.53% right now, over $32.50. We have a short-term target of $35.74. So pay attention. And before I go XRP, the main thing, the main hurdle right now, first level, we're getting past it right now. Let's get it past the hourly. But first layer right now, we're actually looking pretty good. I'm going to delete this just so it's easier to see. So right now, this is how it looks. We'll take the September 8th support out of here at 55 cents. And right now, we're looking to push out of here. And now if we clone this, not that. But as long as we hold the support here at 58.70 area, we could have a very volatile swing out. This is about a 6.5% move, roughly. About a 6.5% move here. XRP staring down the barrel. That's not too shabby, actually. That's a pretty good move, actually. I would be okay with that move, because then it brings us up to the upper boundaries, and then it would bring us, it would bring right into our view that 60.3 would be broken, and then we'd bring in that 63.97, which is the rising channel, which we have to get over that to open up the door in time. Right now, the top of this rising channel is 88.5 cents. So if we can get back into that rising channel area, there's not a lot of resistance once you get up in there, because we've been consolidating below for so long. So that's the big story here today. The big story is XRP's trying to push up, but is this going to be another case where it pushed up, but we can't get past that 58.7 and hold? Or is there something more? Is there something more? And then one last thing I wanted to read is this, and then I'm going to release this because we got to get my son to school. Ripple CTO drops cryptic RLUSD stablecoin hint. In a recent social media chat, Ripple CTO David Schwartz talked about ongoing concerns about how the SEC is handling digital assets, especially when it comes to enforcement. Thus, Schwartz is not convinced by the SEC strategy, which he thinks is too broad. He also highlighted the potential consequences of such regulation, where nearly all digital assets could be categorized as securities. This issue is coming up as the ongoing regulatory uncertainty is still affecting Ripple and the wider cryptocurrency space. Of particular relevance to the XRP community were Schwartz's commentary regarding Ripple's decision to pay $125 million in the SEC versus Ripple case, also known as the XRP case. Here, Schwartz clarified that as he understands the situation, the regulator had ruled that Ripple's offers of XRP to institutional investors were considered securities due to contractual terms, such as sales limits and lockup periods. However, as Schwartz noted, broader use of XRP for exchanges and compensating vendors did not fall under the same scrutiny, as those transactions lacked the terms required for securities classifications. Thus, Ripple's dual approach to XRP transactions remained a pivotal issue in the legal proceedings. Meanwhile, as anticipation builds within the XRP community for Ripple's new stablecoin, RLUSD, attention is turning to its branding and launch. When questioned about whether the new stablecoin would feature a distinct logo or simply adopt the Ripple brand, Schwartz's response through cryptic sparked intrigue. So, I mean, always sparking some kind of intrigue. Let's see. XRP advocate Johnny Deaton lacks key crypto backing in Senate race. XRP advocate John Deaton is running against Elizabeth Warren, and then I'm releasing this, for the Massachusetts Senate seat. The battle is critical, given Warren is arguably the #1 anti-crypto evangelist. The outcome of this contest will likely to influence crypto regulation in the next administration. John Deaton missed his stand with crypto endorsement. John Deaton's Senate run comes as a response to Elizabeth Warren's staunch opposition to cryptocurrencies. Despite his prominence in defending crypto firms like Ripple and his advocacy work, He has not received an endorsement from Stand With Crypto, a grassroots advocacy group that has supported over 20 other candidates. The nonpartisan group Fairshake also declined to endorse Deaton, even though it contributed $10 million to Democratic Adam Schiff. Deaton's exclusion from these endorsements surprised many given his prominent legal role in the crypto industry, including his amicus brief for 4,701 Coinbase customers in a case against the SEC. His opponent, Senator Warren, has been a vocal critic of the cryptocurrency space, claiming it supports illegal activities and threatens national security. It's just kind of bizarre that the leading crypto advocacy group isn't supporting a candidate that has a track record of being very pro-crypto, has an A rating on their website, and is also challenging someone who is very anti-crypto. When is everybody going to realize this is not a selection? We're not selecting anybody. The central banks have already done it. On hindsight, John Deaton secured the Republican nomination for the Massachusetts Senate race in early September. His campaign has attracted significant backing from prominent figures in the cryptocurrency industry, including Ripple executives Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse, as well as Gemini founders Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss. His campaign also received over $1 million support from Commonwealth Unity Fund, a crypto-focused political action committee. The highly anticipated debate between Deaton and Warren is rescheduled for October 15th, where key issues will be discussed. However, it is uncertain if cryptocurrencies will be part of the conversation despite Deaton's deep ties to the industry. Looking at the race, betting platforms like Polymarket show that Warren is heavily favored to win a third term with a 98%. Of course they are. We have Simpleton in the USA, remember? Deaton's odds sit at a slim 2%, reflecting the challenge he faces in this heavily Democratic race or state, whatever. Make sure to hit that like button so that YouTube will recommend my content. If you respect the time I put in every single day, just simply hit that like button so that I can push my content. Other than that, I'll see you a little bit later on today. You know the numbers. If XRP breaks below, you know the targets. If it breaks above, you know our tactical move. If you're looking to trade XRP worldwide, look in the video description below and our pinned comments. BITUNIX and HOTCOIN, they have the lowest spot and leverage trading fees in the USA. Worldwide, you don't need a KYC or VPN even in the USA. Get your exchange set up now before the big bang happens. Look what's happening in commodities right now. If you've missed the boat on commodities during all this time, there's going to come a point where someone's going to invest and it's just going to end up being, hey, it's a retracement zone. But right now, we're in the thick of things. The more we miss on this, the more that people continue to ignore commodities, the deeper ties I make with them, and the stronger my portfolio gets. Have a blessed day, everybody, and don't miss what's right out in front of you.